The following video is presented to you by the EA Game Changers. Thank you so much to EA for flying me to Orlando to take part in this early capture. What's shakin', Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 20 gameplay. Today we're using the God Squad once again, this time against a fellow YouTuber in The Director. I'll leave a link for his YouTube down below. Check him out, some of the best edits in all of the Madden universe. So definitely check him out. Showing off the offense, showing off the defense. We have the best player at every single position by overall. So I'm really excited to use this team against another player. Last time we showed this, it was against the CPU. Also, one thing to mention is these are on EA's accounts. They're not mine, so I will have to start over from... I will not have any of these players when I get my hands on the game, just like all of you guys. So, but when we were down in Orlando, we were able to play each other with these crazy good players. He's got Benjamin back there. You know, he's a Chargers fan. So he's got to he's got to rep those Chargers. I was like, I'm just going to take the best players possible. Happens to be some Texans on there with Watt and Clowney and Hopkins, which was nice. But he's using a few Chargers and a lot of good players as well. He's got Phillip Rivers, one of the highest rated quarterbacks in the game. I want to say he's the third highest. Maybe third or fourth, so he's definitely up there in one of the better quarterbacks. He hands it off to Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's got that ability jukebox. If you're looking for abilities, jukebox is definitely one to look at. If you want to use a running back X factor, you can use Melvin Gordon or other elusive backs, and they get that jukebox. It's a little off on my lurk there, which is just so lethal, which you'll see a few times in here. He really likes that juke, and if you got that ability, I can't blame you. It's really, really good. But he's driving here. He's driving 0-0, obviously, because we just started the game. But he's got the pitch to Melvin Gordon. Oh, my goodness. He's going for a huge gain. 28 yards, 3 rushes for 36 yards. You know he wants to run with Melvin. He's shown that. He has no interest in passing with Phillip Rivers. He knows that his best way to win is by keeping the ball on the ground. Another beautiful juke. That jukebox, man. That juke is just so lethal. A nice stretch play. Melvin Gordon is single-handedly just destroying my defense. I got to step it up on the run defense here. They actually have this pylon cam as well, showing Melvin Gordon go down right there. First and goal. Can we stop it? We know we have to stop the run. It looks like wham. It looks like wham. It's not wham. Instead, it's a counter, but we blow it up with Bobby Wagner. 6 for 49. What a great drive so far for Melvin Gordon. Third and goal on the 2. I'm expecting a run. I'm like, there's no way he's going to put the ball in the air. He's going to throw a pick. He's blind. He's blind as a bat. We were giving, of course, we were giving each other a hard time when we were playing since we were next to each other. And like I said, he's blind, so he has to hand it off. And we make a great play there to keep him out of the end zone, to keep this game... Well, it's about to be 3-0 because he is going to go ahead and decide, you know what? He doesn't want to go for it. He knows my defense is stingy. I'm going to stop him. So he kicks the field goal, and it's 3-0 when I'm on offense. The very first play, he actually tried to user blitz me off the edge. What is happening right now? I actually thought I had a receiver open in Hopkins, and he was open, but I just wasn't able to get... I just had to put too much air under it, and unfortunately, it allowed his guy to make a play on it. So we unfortunately unable to complete that, but then we go right back to Hopkins with the low point. You see that absolute dot right there in Hopkins. A nice game there to get the first down. So making up for that last play, which wasn't really Hopkins' fault, but able to make that play. Then we go ahead and take a sack. This is something that you're going to see a lot of when you play the game, when you first start playing, or when you watch somebody playing for the first few times. There's going to be a lot of sacks because you're just not used to the ball coming out so late. A dot missile to Le'Veon Bell right there. He's excited. Le'Veon Bell, Tom Brady to Lev Bell. Absolutely gorgeous pass. But you're going to notice a lot of sacks, a ton of sacks, because the ball just takes a lot longer to get out. 2nd and 10 here. We go ahead and decide. I'm saying I'm going to throw it right at your user. I don't care. I'm going to throw it right at you. Are you going to make a play? Of course you're not going to make a play. Nope. Let's go. Huge 10-yard gain. Not a first down, unfortunately, but we did get a nice 10-yard gain. Setting up this 3rd and inches from the 24-yard line. We just need a little tiny bit. We decide to go with the screen pass on the right there. Is set up, and Le'Veon Bell again on the receiving end for a nice gain. 4 of 7 for 70 yards for Brady. You see, we don't have any interest in in running the ball. We're all passing, 100%. Go right at his user again, high point. I actually thought that was going to be a touchdown. Unfortunately, unable to make the catch there is Travis Kelce. It was a really tough play for his user. I thought we were in good position, but he was unable to come down with it. Setting up this 3rd and 12 from the 17. We decided to throw it right underneath. I thought that was a pretty safe throw, but it actually ended up being almost a pick. I didn't think he could get there in time. Solid user. I'll give it to him right there to make it an incomplete pass. I had 10 passes and 0 rushes. I have no interest in running the ball, making it a 3-3 game, tying it up right there. He actually comes out firing. He wants to pass the ball. He sees that my man got beat, but he's all the way across the field. Richard Sherman, he's very fortunate that that ball went out of bounds. You see the questionable. I can understand why he did it, because you could see that he was burnt really bad, but I thought since he already started rolling to the left, I'm like, I don't need to cover that. I'll cover the guy coming to the left side of the field. And that's exactly what we did there to make the play. And then he tries to go back to the run game after the questionable read, and it's just absolutely blown up. Every single person got a block shed there, it looked like, outside of Clowney, and made a huge play to set up this 3rd and 11 from his 19. An absolute beautiful dot, but he was out. No, he was inbounds. They're calling him inbounds for a huge game there, picking up that 1st down. I definitely want to see that. I want to have the challenge there, because I don't buy it. Now we got a 3rd and 7. Either way, he goes ahead and takes a sack. Jadeveon Clowney, we take a timeout. We want the ball back. Clowney, Watt, Donald, all those guys on the D-line are they're a problem. Unfortunately, we try to go downfield there and take a sack. Myles Garrett always causing problems this whole game. He was just killing me. Now I'm in a bad spot, 3rd and 20, but I'm like, you know what, I can get this 1st down, because I'm going to deliver a low point dot, kind of liking the low point still, and it was indeed a dot, but unable to pick up the 1st down. So now it's the question, do I go for it? Of course I'm going to go for it, and this time I decide to run the ball with Le'Veon Bell for a 6-yard gain, and setting up a big few seconds here. The clock is ticking. Can we get in field goal range? I see B. I don't think I could have got it there in time, though. I think it would have been, by the time he passed, I think that would have been a pick either side I throw it to. If I had a half-second longer, I could have hit B on the right side, but Byron Jones out-jumped Nuke Hopkins as I take a hit, and we go into half with a tie, 3-3. But watch this. Hold on. Whoop! Oh, wait. We're going to make it look silly. I was trying so bad to get a highlight there. He knew what I was trying to do. We had a nice cut there, but then, oh, that was so dirty. I was trying to do him really dirty there. Unfortunately, he made the play. That would have been quite the highlight. Still a nice play by Nuke Hopkins, for sure. And now we're in field goal range. We're feeling good. 1st and 10. We dump it off to Gurley. Feeling good. Try to truck. Have a bad angle. Clowney making the play. Not too bad. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Trying to go downfield. We throw it right up the Nuke. Incomplete. Taking a shot. We saw one-on-one. Why not? Just with that deep safety. So I thought maybe. But a great matchup there. 3rd and 5. Here we go. Can we pick up the 1st down? We're thinking about playmaker. No, we low point to Antonio Brown, and Adrian Amos Jr. somehow jumped that. What a great play by his defender. You got to give it props there. I thought the low point was pretty safe. I thought my guy had position, but he just jumped it, and we are unfortunately unable to put up any points. But then he makes the worst read in the history of reads. I put a hard flat on the field. He thought he could hurry up and quick hit that play, and I saw green grass in front of me. Unfortunately, unable to intercept that. I thought that was a pick 6, but we do get the ball, so I won't complain too much, as we're going to see if we can drive down the field. I'm trying to get sticky. The one cut, the stickiness, it's going to take some time to get used to, for sure. Unable to make the play there. 2nd and 7. I mean, it's still a 3-yard gain, not too bad. Going to see if we can go downfield, but no. Myles Garrett again with a sack. That guy is causing problems. Now we got a 3rd and 17. We motion him out. We know he's open. We see it. But we're like, we want 17. We need 17. So we decide to playmaker him upfield. And it was just terrible. And of course, you know who? Myles Garrett. I mean, I had all the time in the world, just completely blind. and unable to make the play. 2nd and 6, he has the ball after I had to punt. He makes some nice moves with David Johnson. Nice to see him back. Hopefully he's able to stay healthy. He's obviously one of the best young backs in all of one of the best backs in football when healthy. Back to the run game he goes. 1st and 10, Melvin Gordon. He's gotten away from the run game. It looks like he's going back to it. Melvin Gordon just slashing my defense. Now we got a 3rd and 1. He decides to go fullback dive. Kyle Juszczyk up the gut. Easily picking up the 1st down. My defense looking a little questionable. We got to make a stand. 1st and goal. Will somebody please step it up? He goes with the stretch, and you know who. J.J. Watt absolutely makes an absolutely insane play there to lose 4 yards and make it really much more difficult to score here inside. Well, not quite. About to be inside. 2 minutes remaining in the game. It's coming down 3-3. We got a real barn burner here on our hands. He doesn't know how to pass. I don't know how to run. Who's going to mess up? Who's going to make a mistake? Who's going to make a beautiful play? Who's going to step up? Unfortunately there, inaccurate pass. Unfortunately for myself, I think, because I think that was a pick if it was accurate. He does go ahead and settle for his field goal. Up and good. 6-3. Does Tom Brady have a drive in him with 1:41 left? We'll see. Playmaker cheese. There it is. We're off and running. Le'Veon Bell, you see the user playmaker. We are so scummy. 10 of 20, 150 yards, 2 picks. Not the best stat line, but it is good enough to put us in position to win this game. Just about. 1:32 left. 1st and goal. We're trying to wind it up, but we take a sack. Oh man, Fletcher Cox, the best defensive tackle in the game, with the sack, and the clock is ticking. Still have 3 timeouts, but the clock is ticking. 2nd and 18. We're looking for a receiver. We see Julio. We go deep. He tries to click on. Unable. He wanted the pick. Unable to make the play. Julio Jones just exposed his click on right there. The director is reeling. He's upset. He's furious. He's not cursing because that would be inappropriate at EA headquarters. But he's there, not happy. 10-6, we got the lead. Finally able to make a play. Can our defense step up? He decides to throw another blind read right to Harrison Smith, icing the game right there. We did decide to try to, go downfield here, but he's going man up 3 deep. He doesn't even want to. He's so scared of our passing attack right now. So we go ahead, just dump it underneath to Travis Kelce. And I feel like I was using some low balls, some playmaker. I was the scummiest of players there, but we end up getting the win thanks to Julio Jones with that absolutely massive ag on his click on. And that's the team again. If you missed it at the beginning or you wanted to remember the team, the offense obviously and the defense, both really good. I gotta say my team was definitely better. I'll admit it. It was better than his, but we're learning. We're figuring stuff out. We get the win versus director. Don't forget to check out his YouTube. Like I said, I'll link it down below. Let him know that I sent you. That would be pretty cool. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.